What up, folks? Welcome back to ULTRAZILLA Toys, and today I have a review of the Wei Jiang Robot Force Champosaurs. It is a Transformers Thursday here on the channel, and we got another KO for you. This is an oversized KO by Wei Jiang, who's quite possibly my company of the year. I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting race there for sure, but they're high up there. Controversial or not, they're doing a fantastic job for the most part. I feel like I have one dud so far, but I've yet to really put that under the microscope. So, you know what, guys? Let's just bring him in. Why not? We'll do a size comparison with him. This is the Battle Hornet. Something about him just doesn't feel quite right. But that's how they compare with each other. And let's do some other size comparisons. Even though Champosaurs here, and we'll get into what Champosaurs is shortly. Here is that dude. Optimus Primal. Here, let's straighten him out a little bit so you can see how tall Champosaurs is here. There you go. Champosaurs is taller, even though he's a little skinnier. So there you go. I've yet to review that dude. Apologies to him. Oh man. Here he is against a Voyager class figure from the last night. Optimus. And just for some, other random size comparisons, Voltec Venom and Darth Vader. So there you go. There's a bunch of different things. Now, Champosaurs. Yeah, this is Titan's Return. Their Titan's Return line. Robot Force has seemed to be their Titan's Return knockoffs. And let me tell you, this is based on Skull Smasher, Skull Cruncher, whatever his name is. And I reviewed that figure, the actual real one. Just so you know, I and if you've watched my videos, you know this. I support official, I support third party, and I support KOs like this, that do something more. I hated that Titan's Return figure. I reviewed it on the Repack podcast. I hated it, and I sold it. Got rid of it as soon as that review was done. Put it on eBay. Boom. Goodbye. Couldn't stand it. Is what it is. It was so loose, so gross, and I hate it. I hated that because I don't really care for the robot mode here either. But I really didn't care for it there. I really wanted it for the Croc mode because I love the colors. I always have the pink and the greens. It's kind of so cool. But I couldn't take it in the Croc mode either, and that was kind of sad. But anywho, Champosaurs here. That's what I'm going to call him because I like it, Champosaurs. So obviously the big glaring difference here is that he's got a different head. He doesn't have a accurate head, color at least. And I don't have that figure anymore, obviously, to compare, so I can't do that. But he had a black head, right? That's on model. Now, what Wei Jiang did, in my opinion, was they said, screw the model. Let's make this look good altogether. And I think they've accomplished that. And I'm cool with that because I really don't care about stuff like that. This head looks way better to me because it matches. The plastic colors match. And that black of his head always stood out to me as just it didn't work. So I'm really happy that they did this. And let's take a look. So I'm going to treat this from here on out as its own figure because I can't compare. This head sculpt is really nice. So whether it's the same or not, it looks great. I love it this big. So yeah, I'm just, I'm talking about this figure, so that's all I'm gonna say. The face sculpt looks really cool. I like how his mouth looks, all pouty and stuff. Silverdale looks great. I love the gold of his goggles. And again, I really like this color. You could see all the details. It looks good, It's really nice. Going down to his chest. Chest is painted nice. Silver with the blue and the red. Really good looking. And it's die cast. Boom. That's different as well. That's what these guys like to do. They like to put a little bit of die cast in there. Just gives it a little bit of heft. And it just, just makes it feel like more quality. I appreciate that completely. This looks all good, really nice. His legs are a bit skinny, I always thought that, like, down here, it just gets a little bit too skinny for my liking. But it works. You got some nice paint here. Well, doing all the paint too. You got the pink paint in there, which looks really good. The silver paint here, which I believe is totally different from the Titans Returns, as well as the feet are different, which is nice. So the extra paint apps, definitely appreciated. Really looks good. So turn around to the back. You got the croc head hanging about there. So is what it is. That's where he stays. Now, this one thing that they did differently that is amazing is they were able to put in. They added a hinge here, which is a great bit of a small, easy bit of engineering, and they were able to put the feet inside. So just to give it a little bit less kibble. How about that? So that's some really. To me, like the paint apps, that bit, the die cast, the head, in my opinion, it's all major improvements, which is what you want to see. If you're gonna do this stuff, make it different, and Wei Jiang, I think, does that stuff the best. They just really know what they're doing, and it's really cool. I mean. This guy could get in some dynamic poses as well, which is really good, which the other one couldn't do because it was so loosey-goosey. So this guy, yeah, he's really nice and tight. I love that. It feels really good. It looks amazing. I mean, really, and for the price, it's like crazy affordable. I picked mine up on Sir Toys. But you could get it, at TF Direct as well. So either one of those places, great to deal with. Love both shops. So, yeah, really good stuff here, guys. Really, really cool. If you dig this character, I think this is the much better representation of him like this. So let's take a look at some articulation. Head is on that, Titans Return Headmaster joint. So you really could only do... a swivel with it. His shoulder can move up like that. Comes out like this as a ball joint. So kind of go on in a little bit. You do have a bicep swivel. And nicely ratcheted elbows. Really good. And the fist swivels in and out like that. This does turn as well. A little swivel in there. You got the swivel at the waist. You got hinged thighs there, so it can split all the way out. Can kick forward all the way out. Can kick back all the way out, so that's really good. Swivel at the upper thigh. Knee bends in two spots there, I believe. Yep. For like a double joint there. The top joint is... heavily ratcheted there, as you hear, but you can use that. And then the foot has a little bit of articulation. This one is just a tad loose, but this one's nice and tight. So it doesn't really hurt me at all, so that's good. So that's the articulation of that guy, and that's the robot mode of Champosaurs here. And yeah, I mean, he's not bad. He's not bad at all. So the kibble is doable. He's got the backpack, but that's fine. And overall, he just feels good. And he poses nicely. Let's take out his weapons here. First, the gun, if you've never seen it before. It's a really nice looking gun. Very, very sharp. Nicely molded, just in gray plastic. Same gray plastic they used here. I like the consistency. That's good. And then you got this little tail blaster thingy is what it is. You could use it for whatever. You could use it as a shield if you want, or this blasts out, but yeah. Again, is what it is. If you want to put this in here, you can do that. You can make it like a double blaster there, which actually is pretty cool. Kind of, sort of. But you can do it. You have some options there. So all in all, I really dig this mode. He looks pretty cool. And now let's settle him down a little bit. Let's get ready to transform him. Alright, first things first. I took off his head off camera because I was struggling mightily, and it is so tight in there that I actually stressed the plastic trying to get it out. See that in the back there? Wow! So be careful if you get that guy. It is in there really good. So actually, before we do continue with the transformation, let's check out the Headmaster, shall we? Whose name I forget, but whatevs. There you go. He's green. He's got he's got a head. So his arms move, and his legs move, and just like a Headmaster should. And there you go. That's about it. That's all he's got going for him. Alright, so let's take a look here. Let's start out with the hands here. Open these up, pop these in. Never look at my transformations for your transformations because I'm not that good at it. So these you want to bring down here. It'll kind of click in. There you go. That's pretty cool. The legs. Well, let's flip up the head 1 second. Take these. Turn that hinge. Got a nice little ratchet there. Beautiful. And just wanna flip in the feeties. And then pop these back. And then clip these together. At the pegs there. There you go. The back of them is pretty much done there. Now, you want to rotate his bicep there a bit on both sides. But what you really want to do is you're going to be taking, there's a little peg there, and it's going to just kind of go into these little slots there. But if you want to do it at an angle, and this is the part that, it took me a while to figure that out, that it needs to go in at an angle to properly go in. There you go. And there's, that one's in. And that one is now in. So you want to have these so they're kind of, these little fins coming out a bit. And then this head has tabs here, and it's gonna go into these tabs there. So there you go. And you can't do it unless all that is aligned. So with the feet here, you wanna turn it so you can do something with it there. Like so. And then last thing to do is take the tail, pop it into place, and you can leave that there if you want. I'll take it off for now, just to give him a more streamlined look. And there's your croc, gator, your Champosaur, whatever you want to call him. Your Skull Smasher, Skull Cruncher, Skull Crusher. And he looks awesome. This is really what I wanted. Nice and solid. That tail isn't falling off like the Titans Return. It's not floppy anywhere. It just feels good. There's not a lot of articulation like the other one. You know, you got the back legs, which do actually come out a little bit on a ball joint, but they don't bend or anything, just like the original. The tail you can do that with. Then you can rotate that. You know, you have all the same articulation joints in the arms as you want. And, you know, you can move these back and forth to, like, you know, if you want to get them into the different positions, which is good. You still do have the, you know, waist joint there. So that's good. And then the head has a lot of range of motion, which is really great. Kind of has, like, a nice feel to it. So that's pretty good. Almost like a snapback feel to it, but not really. So pretty good. Just a ball joint in there, but there is a little extra piece in there, which helps it a bit with movement. I like it. I like it a lot. Really great. It's not loose, and it feels great. And then the mouth opens. And you can see the inside of his mouth, which is really nice. Nicely sculpted there. Just done in gray, but there's a lot of detail in there, which is great. You know, the head, the croc head looks awesome. I like that little, like, fake symbol there. That's pretty cool. So nice tampo printed there. The eyes look great. You know, the plastic quality is really nice on this in general. And it's got a nice sheen to it. Like, kind of like a glossy metallic green. And the pink is nicely saturated, though it does have some swirling up in here. You can see it mostly in this extra tail piece, but the colors match fine. So that's pretty cool. This gun does rotate if you need to. And again, you can put this gun, you know, at the end there if you want, or, you know, whatever you want to do with it. Headmaster does go in same way. This is an actual hard piece of plastic, which is nice compared to the soft plastic that felt like junk on the original. So let me see. There you go. There he is. Perfect. That's where he's gonna stay. And yeah, this thing is amazing. So, and this is what I bought it for. I mean, I was so sad again about the other one because I really wanted a pink and green croc here, Robo Croc, and a Robo Gator, whatever it is. I forget the snout thing. But it's so nicely sculpted. It looks so good in this size. It's just beautiful. I love the tampo printing there. That's really good. Really nice. You got a little bit of purple there, which is cool. The black, that looks good. And I dig how that kind of matches that in a way. So pretty awesome. It is great. I can't recommend this guy enough. I really love him. I haven't picked up any of the other ones that they released, but I don't like all of these guys, to tell you the truth. And I do like the Hasbro ones that I have of like Hardhead and what's that? It's just like a random little thing there. And whoever else. I can't even remember the rest. Chrome Dome and the other guys I kind of like. Yeah, Brainstorm. You know, like the Walgreens one. I'm tempted by that one because I'm a fan. But you know, just to see how much different it is. But I do like the one that I already have, so I don't know. I might save my money and get other stuff. But this one I was disappointed in, and I got rid of it. So I think there's a Trigger Happy too, I believe. Trigger Happy? Was it Trigger Happy? I can't remember. There is one more. Highbrow. I think it's Highbrow. And I never got the original of Highbrow, so... well, the original meaning the Titans Return one. So maybe I'd get it for a Highbrow. If there was a Trigger Happy, there's a Deadpool head flying around there. But this guy is awesome. Highly recommend them. Whether you get him at, you know, Sir Toys or TF Direct, you can't go wrong. I recommend both retailers. I've dealt with them both multiple times. And I got another order from TF Direct on its way. And I might have something from Sir Toys soon as well. I gotta see. I have some stuff in cart. Deciding. You know how it goes. But yeah, definitely recommend this guy. Wherever you get him, you should get him because he is awesome. Especially if you like the mold, but didn't like that original. Oh my god, they really did a great job. Oh, just for size comparisons, here is a Takara Evasion Optimus. This was gonna be my other possible review for the day, or even this guy, but I can't find his sword currently. So, yeah, it is what it is. I go with what I have complete and what's ready to roll. So there's some size comparisons for you. Those are the only two I'm gonna do. And that's it, guys. That's all I have for this review. Let me know your thoughts on this guy. Do you have any of the other Wei Jiang Robot Force figures? I really want to know how they are. So let me know. All right, and that's it. I hope you enjoyed this Transformers Thursday. All right, so please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And until next time, peace out, peeps.